guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my space. My name is Ntaboleng and I'm your host for the show. Welcome to the third episode of Go Getters Space. As you know, Go Getters Space is a space where we'll be meeting young people who are making moves. For today, we have a guest who is a founder of an organization called Back to Basics. So do keep your eyes glued to the screen to find out what the organization is about and what he's been doing so far. And with that being said, let's welcome our first guest, Mr. Fikile Ramutla.
Hey, Dagazit.
Hi, how are
I'm
you?
fine, thanks for myself, and thank you for having me.
Okay, you can sit down. Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, thanks for myself.
I'm good, thank you. So, do you mind telling us more about who Fikile is?
Fikile Ramutla, it's just a young kid from Kimberley, just trying to make a difference in my own community and outside. Besides my work, I'm a student. I'm doing my honors at Stellenbosch University. So I'm just a simple guy from Ekasi. Yeah.
Okay, you talked about giving back. Can you tell us what inspired you? What inspired you to start your organization?
Basically, like, it's a funny story, né? Not like funny story, but like I just felt lonely at some point because I started it in grade 12. It was 2017. I felt like me and my friends were finished with school, so we had to give back our bags, our ties, and our, I think, shoes.
Excuse me.
So that thing kind of like caught up with me because of I felt like we were just giving a little. So I decided that no, man, I'm gonna start this thing with my friends, my classmates,
Yeah.
but it is not all of them who share the same vision and the same sentiments. So I started it because of I felt like we were not doing much as young people, and I did not know how this thing will grow and how this thing will become what it is today. So I think that's answered the question why I started. Yeah,
And how did the name Back to Basics come about?
that's a story.
Another story.
Yeah, that's a story. So at first it wasn't Back to Basics with Foundation. It was Far SA. So let me bring it down with you. My first name is Fikile, second name is Alex, and third name is Ramukla, which is my surname. So it's Fikile with the F, and Alex with the A, and R and Ramukla with the R. So it's FAR, which is far. So SA is South Africa. You get
Okay,
it?
yeah, I get
So it's
it.
like
I
Far
get it.
SA, which is my initials. So at first it was Far SA because of we felt like we are taking SA far. Yeah. And then later on we kind of like changed it because of we are now becoming more, and now it kind of felt like now it's now not my thing only, but it's our thing. I'm now referring to me and my members, me and my people working with me. So we changed it to Back to Basics, which means that we are now going back to our roots, back to how we were taught by our grannies and mothers who tea. You can't eat and then the next person to you is not eating, you see. So now you're going back to our basics, back to our roots. So yeah.
So, are you the sole founder?
Yeah, I am the founder. I am the founding director, and I have two executive ladies. One is and the other one is my mom. So those are the ones who are in board, but I am the founder.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what is the aim of Back to Basics?
The aims of Back to Basics basically is just to make a difference and allow young people to lead. You know, if you look at our peers, it's either one of them is at school and the other is at home. So us at Back to Basics, we are like giving a platform for young people to lead, to kind of like make their own faults and lead as time goes. With no man here, I can fall and still lead. So it is not just about giving back. It is also a platform for young people like yourself, maybe to come and adventure into that into different roles, different things that you think ukuthi they are more, they kind of have value, which means that if you give back, they will create value or something. So it's not about giving. We have like different things. We also do school tours, whereby we go to schools and we motivate school learners. We are also involved in things EDC, early ECD, early childhood development.
Yeah.
So we're trying to build kids from a young age that this is how life it is. If waja, you should also give to another. You must always have the thing of sharing. So yeah, so we're just trying to create a conducive environment for young people in our city, and not just in our city, but we have to start Munkum inside our house, which is Kimberley. Yeah.
Yeah, they say charity begins at home.
Exactly.
So you're starting at home.
Yeah.
So what are some of the things that you've done so far?
Ever since we started in 2018, we have had let me first say that our biggest event is Christmas with the homeless, which is our biggest event, which happens annually. It happens only on Christmas. So this year it will be our 5th Christmas with the homeless event. And besides our event, our main event, we have done couple of charity events also. We have came up with our own letterboard campaign, which basically means that we stand in the middle of a road. We go like to different places and stand like in the middle of the road, and we share message. Most of the time we've been doing it for gender-based violence because of it's a big issue in our country. And us as young people, we feel like we have a voice and we can't just let things be things. We have to take a stand and say enough of this thing that is happening in our country. So it is also one of our events. It normally takes it normally happens around I think August or October. Yeah. Besides that, we have our annual soup kitchen. We named it our after one of our friends who is Obakeng Tetele, who came up with the idea that let's not just do soup kitchen for one day, but let's do it for a week. So we have that one during June. It happens for a week during June. It's called the Obakeng Tetele Soup Kitchen Drive. It happens every year. It's a must that it should happen because of people are in need, kids are in need, people who are less privileged are in need, and it is within us that we should make a difference in them. Besides that, we have another event where we give food parcels to the needy. Mostly it's old people, our grannies and our grandfathers who are in need, and those who are looking after our grandfathers and grandmothers. So those are the core events that normally takes place in Back to Basics. Besides that, we venture into we kind of like assist into other departments and assist where we can. Yes.
Okay. You mentioned that you are the director of Back to Basics, right? So what are some of the challenges that you face in your leadership?
I say that I'm the face, and I have to carry myself with dignity and honor. Wherever I go, I have to represent the whole foundation. Whatever that I do, like even on my spare time, people ask me about the foundation and stuff. So some of the challenges that I enjoyed during my period, even now also, was that working with different people. Sometimes it's difficult as people are not easy to work with. So I've learned how to work with different people and how to become more calm, because of someone might come with the full force on you, full energy on you, and you have to like think, hey, this person, and you have to learn how to respond to them and how to talk with them. So that's one of the challenges that I have enjoyed. Also, you have to be a leader. You have to be a leader, and you have to listen to your people, even though sometimes you don't agree with certain aspects, but you have to give them a year and listen to them. Okay, this person is coming from this side of view, and then make him or her see your view also. So yeah, those are the few challenges that I have encountered, but nonetheless, I do work with incredible young people who are very strategic, who are very smart, who are very top of their game. If maybe we do something, they come with different plans and ideas, which is why it is more important that we should lead as young people, because of we have different ways of how we deal with things. See, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, because we can see where there's a shortage and we can fill that gap.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and I take it you're a people's person because you deal with different personalities, different people.
Nah.
Really?
I'm not. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. I think I had to learn, because I'm a very quiet person. I have like a thin voice, like that female voice, yeah. So I had to learn how to be a people's person. I had to learn how to like talk, because of like I'm kind of like shy. So sometimes like you. So like I had to learn that, and like I said that I work with people who make the whole environment to be conducive for learning. You see, I did not grow up being a leader, being a founder. I had to learn how to, you see. So the people that I work with are very understanding and are very patient also with me. So okay, no, okay. So yeah, I'm more I'm more easy with them than being with other people from outside. With them, I'm more relaxed and yeah.
Yeah. So leadership is you're not born with leadership skills. You learn them gradually,
exactly, yeah.
And also your team helps you become the leader that you are today.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. We all need good team members. We all need people, good supporters behind us,
exactly,
to push us in the right direction. Sorry. So yeah, can you tell us who your sponsors are?
We are based in a community whereby there are different businesses. You see, so like different businesses, departments, schools. So we have been blessed that those stakeholders, which is schools, businesses, and different departments, have seen a need. They must support us, because of we are doing something which brings change to the city, maybe, and change maybe to change to the whole province, So our sponsors are different stakeholders. Some are from departments, some are from small businesses, some are individuals, maybe like yourself, you see. So our sponsors don't just come with money. Sometimes they'll share maybe and tell maybe someone who might be our sponsor. So it's different people. One of our biggest sponsors was the National Lottery Commission. I think the NLC. Yeah, that was one of our biggest sponsors that we had to apply also for funding and just share with them our ideas legally. We did not take a shortcut. We had to do things legally, follow protocol. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always good to do things legally.
Yeah.
So can you tell us if you have an NGO or an NPO?
Basically, back to basics, it's an NPC.
Do you mind elaborating?
There's an NGO, which is a non-government organization, and there is a NPO, non-profit organization. We fall under that same, category of an NPO, which is a non-profit organization, but us, we are a non-profit company, which means that there is a board of directors, and I think, I'm not fully sure, when it comes to NPO, I think there's just like members and one executive, maybe like one founder and members. But then with us, it's an NPC, which is a non-profit organization, which is a non-profit company, and we are registered with the, is it CIPC? Yeah, the company's commission, like something like that, CIPC. Yeah.
Okay, can you take us through the process of registering your organization?
Yeah. When you start to register, you need to have like minimum is 3 members, like 3 people. Yeah, and then they send their documentations, you see, and after that, the CIPC, I think, have to evaluate your application. After that, you send also a name, and then they will run like a what's it called? They'll run like a scan whereby they see this name is not similar to which name about. So after that, I think they'll send you like 3 different names that you have to select which is most suited for your company or like for your organization. And then after that, I think after a month or 1 month, they will send you documentations. Yeah, this is now legal. It is not a long process. It is not that much. It kind of like varies in terms of prices. Once you go maybe to someone and then you want to start your own thing, and then they must register for you. It varies in prices. Yeah.
So prices, what do you mean by prices? You have to pay to register.
On the CIPC, yeah, that there's a fee there's a fee that they charge. Only if you are like you, let's say you basically you are the end user, you have a profile at the CIPC, and then you do it there's a fee that you pay. I think it's about maybe 300. I don't know. But then if you go to an external person, let's say maybe you go to a small business maybe which deals with everything, they let's say they might charge you around 500 or like 600 because they are not doing the whole work for you. You see, so if you are the user basically having your own profile at the CIPC, it might be around 200 or like 300. Yeah.
Okay, now we know that there's a small price to pay.
Yeah, it's not a lot. Yeah, but then it varies with time. Maybe now it's maybe 500. I don't know. Yeah, it's not much.
500 is a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot. But anyways, yeah. So what advice would you like to give to somebody who wants to start their own organization?
I'm not good with advices, but I'm gonna say that have a vision. Have your own vision of where you want to see yourself in the next coming years. It is very important that you don't just start one because of Fikile has one. It is very important that if maybe you want to start an organization that deals with people and helping people, look at your surrounding, because I think that you might find motivation in your own surrounding. You might find inspiration around the people that you interact with. So have a clear vision of where you see yourself with this thing, because of there is no money in this thing. It's like it is not about you, it's about the people around you and how you can impact them. Because of I do believe that we are here to just liberate our people and say, this is the way how things were done in the past, and this is the way how things can be done now. So if you out there and you want to start your own thing, just have a clear vision. Believe in yourself, and the best thing I would say, have good people around you, people who will push you, people who will tell you no, start. So yeah, just have a clear vision and be prepared for whatever comes. But most importantly, ask God for guidance. I believe that, ask God for guidance.
Yeah. Okay, there was a lot. I'm also trying to take it in. Yeah, there was a lot, and I take it that you guys and myself have learned a lot. I've learned a lot from our guest here today. So thank you for coming, Fikile.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. It is nice to see that young people are venturing into different paths, venturing into different means of making something. So we really appreciate it from Back to Basics, and thank you so much, Ntami.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Really nice to have you on my show. Thank you for being my guest again.
Yeah.
So yes, guys, you heard it from the man himself. You heard all the wise words and all the information that you might need to start your own NPO. So that's it from me, Ntabeling Lisiane. Until next time, adios.
Bye.
Bye.